Okay, good afternoon. I'm here outside Leeds Sports Village. We just won 2-0 against Reading. I'm here with David. So, David, thoughts on the game today?
Probably one of the second, if not first, toughest games we've had this season. Probably Arsenal's toughest, but for that one, it reminded me a lot of Durham last season, where just very physical and we can't seem to deal with it. And obviously we went 1-0 up, good goal, but you just thought they were going to get a goal at any point. And then obviously we got the second with Jess, which we really needed. But yeah, I think we need to really develop the skills to deal with physical players, because we just don't seem to be doing it at the moment.
That said though, another clean sheet, 4 clean sheets, 4 wins. Obviously looking forward now, we've got Everton next week. Which way can you see that going?
That's going to be a tough one as well, because obviously they've improved a lot since last season. Yeah, but you'd like to think we can beat them. You know, they've lost players, but they've added some players obviously as well. But I think goalkeeper wise we're solid at the back. I think there's still a bit of jiggling to do in the defence. Midfield, it's like, for me, like 85% there, and then I think we need to play Jess up front, number 9, and then we'll be alright.
And finally, just before we finish, your player of the match today?
I'm like a broken record, but I think I forgot Hansen again until she came off. I thought we were doing really well until she came off, and the game changed a bit. But yeah, 3 games in a row for me where she's been the best player.
Very good. Yeah. Okay, that's it from us, thanks. Okay, so I'm here outside Leeds Sports Village. I'm here with Deb and I'm here with Max. So we've just won 2-0 at Reading. Max, what did you think of that game?
Very good.
Very good. And who was your favourite player today? Who's your standout player who had a good game?
Martha Harris.
Martha Harris, I'd agree with that. And Deb, same question to you, standout player?
Kirsty Hansen.
Kirsty Hansen, I agree. Now obviously, I was just saying before, we've got Everton next week. We did beat them last year, away as well. What are your thoughts then next week? Obviously it's the Cup.
They're a different team from last year, I think, then, so are we. I don't think we're going to go with any fear. I think we've been playing well recently. I think that's probably one of the worst performances we've put in, but we ground out a result, so quietly confident at this stage.
Max, do you think we'll beat Everton?
Yep.
Yeah, what score?
2-1.
2-1, okay. That's it from us, thanks very much. Good afternoon, I'm here outside Leeds Sports Village with Ian. So Ian, we've just won 2-0 against Reading. Thoughts on the game?
Not the greatest performance, I'll be honest. You know, it was gritty at times. We played some poor balls and let Reading back into it after taking the lead. But, 2 goals, first win over Reading after the 3rd attempt. No, good overall.
Yeah, and obviously, what's that now? 4 unbeaten, 4 clean sheets. So hopefully next week we're looking at Everton. You got any thoughts on that game?
Do you know what? Everton aren't the team we all thought they were going to be. You know, if we thought at the beginning of the season, we thought Everton, would be down near the bottom. You know, they didn't play well at all last season. But, they've won today, I believe, already. So it'll be a tough game. Really will be. I know it's the Conti Cup, so a draw means penalties. But if we can at least take two points, win a penalty shootout with a draw, I'll be happy with that.
Okay, and before we go, last question, is your player of the match for today's game?
Oh, player of the match. Do you know what? I thought Martha had a really good game at left back, so for me, Martha.
Okay, that's it from us, thanks very much. Okay, so good afternoon, I'm here outside the Sports Village, and you may notice I'm with a cleanly shaven Ben. Okay, so Ben, we've just beat Reading 2-0 in the league, so thoughts on the game?
I thought it was a really good game. I thought, first half, I thought we played fantastic football. It's again, I got a little bit of a gripe in the second half. I think we were sitting back for a majority of that second half, getting far too deep, far too much. And a little doubt in the back of my mind, have we learnt our lesson for the last 2 games in Reading, where we're sitting far too deep, giving far too much the ball and far too much respect. But that second goal, man, the ball for that second goal,
Very
mate,
good ball for you, wasn't it?
Out of this world. Great finish from Sigsworth. But overall, really, really, really impressed. 3 wins on the bounce now. We can't complain about that, can you?
4 on the bounce.
4
on the bounce and 4 clean sheets. I mean, for me, I'm looking at it as now, obviously, that's building confidence, Obviously, going forward, Everton next week, another tough game away because they are slightly improved from last year. But have you got any thoughts on that? Do you think we can do it?
I think we can do it, mate. I think so. If we go like we played at Spurs away, I think we're going to do these. And I just hope we go there and score goals, get a couple of goals under our belt before we start sitting back and inviting a little bit of pressure. Yeah. Get a 2 or 3 goal lead, and then I'll take that. But I just can't wait to see Mr. Money Kirk again.
Okay, and final question before we finish. Obviously, today's player of the match, we did have quite a few. I thought, that we worked very hard over and above the rest. But if you could pick one player, who would that be?
toss up between, for me, Leah and Hanson. I'm going to go Hanson.
Hanson. Yeah, I think she's had a good, this what now, third straight week she started. Very good, three games.
2 goals, 1 assist, you know.
Yeah, looking good. Okay, that's it from us. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next week.